know that I'd be willing to feel the pain if it got me to the other side. 'Cause they only hurt, hurricane. Yeah, I can feel it. Hurt, hurricane. Remember how we really were before this disaster came and tore us apart. It was the two of us that was enough. The two of us, so in love. Till the wind of light, the rain of cry, lightning strikes. And now we're standing in the eye of the storm, and everything is gone, nothing remains. I'm caught in a hurricane, I'm leaving here dead or alive. And I know that I'd be willing to feel the pain if it got me to the other side. 'Cause it only hurts, hurricane. Yeah, I can feel it. Hurts, hurricane. I never thought it would end. I'll never understand. I'll be letting it end like this. I'm caught in a hurricane, I'm leaving here dead or alive. And I know that I'd be willing to feel the pain if it got me to the other side. 'Cause I only hurt, hurricane. Yeah, I can feel it. Hurt, hurricane. Hurt, hurricane. Hurt, hurricane.
You know all my deepest secrets. I think you know to keep them. But I wonder if you know I hate sleeping alone. So come and tell me what my kiss tastes like. Don't wanna miss it, so turn off the lights. But I wonder if you know I hate sleeping alone. I have to fake it, I'd leave if I could. I'm not in love, but the sex is good. You can't mistake it, 'cause it's understood. I'm not in love, but the sex is good. Yeah. You got to know my weakness. You always touch in all the right places. We don't get along that well. Not much for talk, but you're hot as hell. I have to fake it, I'd leave if I could. I'm not in love, but the sex is good. You can't mistake it, 'cause it's understood. I'm not in love, but the sex is good. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you Spartan tough? The Illinois Super Spartan is the place to prove it on Saturday and Sunday, July 20th and 21st at the Cliffs Off-Road Park in Marseilles. Run the 8-plus mile course with 15-plus insane obstacles, trudging through mud, crawling under barbed wire, and scaling walls to claim Spartan glory. Are you Spartan tough? You'll know at the finish line. Go to SpartanRace.com now and enter the promo code Spotify13 and get 20% off today. Sign up, show up. Reebok Spartan Race.
I look to the sky, but there's nobody watching. Left here behind, I'm alone and forgotten. So now, the world belongs to me. The world belongs to me. So many roads that I've taken, when nobody thought I could make it. And even though I had to go it alone, I still survived. It's always confusion. Sometimes the mind will provide the illusion. And your whole life can change in the blink of an eye. Yeah. I look to the sky, but there's nobody watching. Left here behind, I'm alone and forgotten. So now, the world belongs to me. To live and to die by the word that is spoken. The legend's a lie and the silence is broken. So now, the world belongs to me. The world belongs to me. I opened a box full of secrets, where the strongest of dogs couldn't keep them. And even though I was the last to know, they were living inside. When you see through the darkness and find a solution, how quickly your eyes will remove the illusion. When your life is gone and changed in the blink of an eye. Yeah. I look to the sky, but there's nobody watching. Left here behind, I'm alone and forgotten. So now, the world belongs to me. To live and to die by the word that is spoken. The legend's a lie and the silence is broken. So now, the world belongs to me. The world belongs to me. Someone's gotta show you the right way. There is nothing standing in my way. I look to the sky, but there's nobody watching. A hero was born from a soul that's forgotten. So now, the world belongs to me. To live and to die by the word that is spoken. The legend's a lie and the silence is broken. So now, the world belongs to me.
Take a good look at me now. Do you still recognize me? Am I so different? September 7th and she's heading for school. She'll probably leave me for some college fool. And I know that's just the way it goes. In finding your place no time for a suitcase, just grab a quick and change your clothes. You ask where we're going now, honey, well I tell you but nobody knows. So sneak out the back door, cause you know they try to make you stay. Make sure you got a seatbelt on, cause we're heading for the interstate. We're having the best time, living the fast life, thinking we're just too damn young to die. Waiting for next time to see all the bright lights, see it all. Driving the fast lane out on the freeway, tell us to slow down, stop to car chase. As long as we've got each other, we've got it made. We've got it made. Hold over to the side of the road, going skinny dipping in the dark. Must have left the radio on, we had to push a car to get the start. Cruising down on Sunset, then went racing on the morning drive. Then we stopped at the top of the world, well I never felt so alive. Having the best time, living the fast life, thinking we're just too damn young to die. Waiting for next time to see all the bright lights, see it all. Driving the fast lane out on the freeway, tell us to slow down, stop to car chase. As long as we've got each other, we've got it made. We've got it made. Now we're running on empty, we've got no place to go. We've been sleeping in the backseat, just waiting for the sun to show. Long cast, tape decks, bro, thinking I'm a heading now. But I can tell by the smile on your face, we still got a mile to go. Having the best time, living the fast life, thinking we're just too damn young to die. Waiting for next time to see all the bright lights, see it all. Driving the fast lane out on the freeway, tell us to slow down, stop to car chase. As cause it wasn't getting better. You got me in the middle, but I never found the center. Even when you know what I know, it's not stopping you now.
I can only see what's in front of me. No, I can only breathe, suffocating me, bleeding it out all over the ground. Tell me when it's over. Wake me when I'm sober. The scar's too hard to hide. I should've known better. If only I could be strong enough to see that it's over. I wish I'd never met you, cause you were supposed to be coming back to me. Where are you now? Tell me when it's over. Wake me when I'm sober. The scar's too hard to hide. I should've known better. If only I could be strong enough to see that it's over. I wish I'd never met you, cause you were supposed to be coming back to me. Where are you now? I should've known better. So wake me when I'm sober. The scar's too hard to hide. I should've known better. If only I could be strong enough to see that it's over. I wish I'd never loved you, cause you were supposed to be coming back to me. Where are you now?
Walmart presents The Art of the Barbecue. Fancy art has a fancy frame around it. Barbecue art is framed by beautiful condiments and sides, like 16-ounce wishbone Italian dressing for just $1.98, 32-ounce Land O'Lakes heavy whipping cream for just $4.66, and 12-ounce Lee & Perrins marinade in a bag for just $2.88. You wouldn't frame the Mona Lisa with this stuff, but the Mona Lisa doesn't taste as good as your brisket. Save money, live better, Walmart.
I'm so addicted to all the
I need you here with me. Don't take this too far now. Your eyes seem so lonely. Inside you, feel like you lost your mind. Could have been the champagne, the champagne. Could have been the cocaine, the cocaine. Could have been the way you looked at me that told me we were through. Could have been a bad day, a bad day. Could have been the real way, the real way. Could have been the way you looked at me that told me we were through. And I miss you all day now. I'm screaming inside out. Don't tell me, cause I'll break you. I don't need this, and I'll burn this whole thing down. Could have been the champagne, the champagne. Could have been the cocaine, the cocaine. Could have been the way you looked at me that told me we were through. Could have been a bad day, a bad day. Could have been the real way, the real way. Could have been the way you looked at
Look at me, my depth perception must be off again, 'cause this hurts deeper than I thought it did. It has not healed with time. It just shot down my spine. The gasoline, I got the remedy to burn your memories. I don't know if you can. Never be afraid to live with the lies and pain. You're never gonna be the same. I don't know if you can. I wanna take it too far. Come on, don't be shy. I wanna make you go down, down. I can make you stay. I live my life when I have no choice. I see it in your eyes, so crazy. Just go, it feels inside. Let me hear your voice. Take it loud inside. It opens up my mind. Tell me what you see. I'm not your enemy, if that's what you wanna be. I don't know if I can. When you scream a name and I take all the blame, it's never gonna be the same. I don't know if you can. I wanna take it too far. Come on, don't be shy. I wanna make you go down, down. I can make you stay. I live my life when I have no choice. I see it in your eyes, so crazy. Just go, it feels inside. Let me hear your voice. Take it loud inside. It opens up my mind. Maybe you're in denial. I can see it, it's on your face. Now we're breaking the silence. Let it go and you take it away. I can make you stay. I live my life when I have no choice. I see it in your eyes, so crazy. Just go, it feels inside. Let me hear your voice. Take it loud inside. It opens up my mind. Maybe you're in denial. I can see it, it's on your You are my favorite disease. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of the ways that you want me to be. Sick and tired of the shit you keep spitting. I won't deny all the times that I wanted to leave, but I can't, cause I miss all your bitching at me. Started out so cool, can't stand what it turned into. Like a drug I can kick, it's so hard to admit it to you. Cause I hate myself when I'm running on it. Wish I wasn't addicted to you, but I can't help it. You got what I need. You are my favorite disease. You are my favorite disease. So hard to say why I keep coming back to you. Hard to say that I like how I'm living, but I'm a slave to the pain that you're putting me through. Can't walk away, cause I love what you're willing to do. Started out so cool, can't stand what it turned into. Like a drug I can kick, it's so hard to admit it to you. Cause I hate myself when I'm running on it. Wish I wasn't addicted to you, but I can't help it. You got what I need. You are my favorite disease. I know it's only killing both of us. You're not immune, so I don't think you can give it you want me to be. Sick and tired of the shit you keep spitting. I won't deny all the times that I wanted to leave, but I can't, cause I miss all your vision of me. Started out so cool, can't stand what it turned into. You are my favorite disease.
The world's about to end. Might as well grab a friend and put some music on. Click the banner below to analyze one of your playlists with the cast from This Is the End, the apocalyptic new comedy from the writers of Pineapple Express and Superbad. Who do you think you'll end up with? Seth Rogen, James Franco, Danny McBride? Simply drag and drop your playlist to find out who will be your friend in the end. You'll also unlock custom playlists created by the cast themselves. Share with friends and see This Is the End in theaters Wednesday, June 12th.
Seen better days, yeah. So stuff, yeah. It's hard to find identity when you're the king of men. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can make it through this, I can get through anything. Like